The Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PSN Oyo State Branch, presents PSN Oyo State
Scientific Week and Pharmacy House launching.
Theme: Building a Sustainable Future for Pharmacy, with special focus on inter- and intra-professional collaborations, patient-centered care, artificial intelligence, and telepharmacy. Facilitator, Pharmacist Olumide Akintayo, FPSN, former President, Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PSN. Guest speaker, Professor Chinedum Babalola, former Vice Chancellor, Chrisland University, Abeokuta. Panelists, Pharmacist Dr. Omobolanle Adekoya, Deputy Director, Pharmaceutical Services, University College Hospital, Ibadan. Professor Rasaq, Adisa, Department of Clinical Pharmacy, University of Ibadan. Pharmacist Wale Oladigbolu, FPSN, former National Chairman, Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, ACPN. Chief Host, Pharmacist Ibrahim Tanko Ayuba, FPSN. President, Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PSN. Host, Pharmacist Colonel Victor Shegun Ajanoku, retired, FPSN. Chairman, PSN Oyo State Branch. Date: Tuesday 8th July to Thursday 10th July 2025. Venue: MAV 21 Event Center, Ibadan. Time: 12 noon. Program of events: Tuesday 8th July, visit to the Olubadan's Palace, Okearemo, Ibadan, and community health outreach. Wednesday 9th July, conference opening ceremony and scientific sessions at MAV 21 Event Center, Ibadan. Thursday 10th July, grand launch of Pharmacy House. Time: 12 noon. This hybrid event will be streamed live on the PharmaStream TV YouTube channel. Subscribe today for instant notifications when the event goes live. Announcer, Pharmacist Ramon Oyewole, MD, Good Old Pharmacy, Chairman, Planning Committee.
Governor will soon join us. And I want every one of us to be seated at the time the governor will be coming in for the event today. So, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the second day of the PSN Oyo State Scientific Week 2025 and the launching of 550 million naira Pharmacy House Secretariat Complex here in Ibadan. So, ladies and gentlemen, today is also the closing ceremony of the 2025 Scientific Week of Oyo State PSN. So, on behalf of the Executive Council of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PSN Oyo State Chapter, we say welcome, welcome, and welcome. And we believe that you're going to also enjoy yourself today. Today is going to be more informal, unlike yesterday, because it's a celebration today, and we believe every one of us are happy to be here. Unlike yesterday, I'm not going to be anchoring the event alone. I have with me a pharmacist that can talk and also prescribe drugs. And that is Pharmacist Marzouk Ahmed. Please, a round of applause for your MCs now. All right, thank you.
Yeah, let's begin with the national anthem, please.
Hello. Please, at this moment, we will start with the national anthem. And I'll play with every one of us to be on our feet to take the national anthem together. Media.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace or battle, honor and this we count as day. To Nigeria may be blessed.
Your state anthem. Please, a round of applause for yourself. Ajishebi Oyo Laari, Oyo Shekini. Thank you. You are all welcome. Now, like I said earlier, today is a special day, and we are making history here today as pharmacists are going to be launching an edifice that will be a point of attraction in Oyo State and even beyond. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome you all. And now we are to recognize some of our invited guests, dignitaries here present. So I will hand over to Pharmacist Morzouk Ahmed to recognize some of our important dignitaries. We are all important, but there are some that we invited and they graced our invitation today. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you very much. Foremost, I would like to recognize the presence of the #1 pharmacist in Nigeria, the PSN president, ably represented by the National Secretary, Pharmacist Gafar Madeyi, FPSN.
Please, a round of applause for our national president.
Thank you for coming, sir. The past PSN presidents and also the chairman of this noble occasion, Pharmacist Olumide Akintayo, FPSN. Thank you very much, sir. All fellows of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria here present, can we all raise up our hand?
Please, a round of applause for the elders.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
The #1 pharmacist in Oyo State, the PSN chairman of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Pharmacist Colonel Victor Shegun Ajanoku, FPSN.
Retired but not tired. Thank you.
All past PSN chairman of Oyo State, please signify. Thank you very much, sir. You are appreciated. A round of applause for them, please. All chairmen of technical groups here present, the ACPN, the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, the Association of Hospital and Administrative Pharmacists of Nigeria, National Association of Pharmacists in Academia, and the National Association of Industrial Pharmacists. Can you please identify yourself?
All right.
All past chairmen of technical groups mentioned earlier, all merit award winners here present. Can you please recognize yourself?
All right. You're
Thank
welcome.
you very much.
Please,
for
a round
coming.
of applause for them.
The PCN Southwest Zonal Coordinator, Pharmacist Nike. You are welcome,
You're welcome, ma'am.
The PCN State Officer, Pharmacist James. You are welcome, sir. The Director of Pharmaceutical Services, Ministry of Health, Pharmacist Wale Moses. Thank you for coming, sir. All distinguished awardees here present, thank you for coming. Members of the press and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome to this noble occasion. Thank you for gracing this noble occasion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now that we've introduced some of our dignitaries that are seated, more are still coming. We have leaders of industries who will be joining us in the course of this event, and also political leaders, especially the state governor of the governor of our dear state, Engineer Sheyi Makinde, will be here today. So please, ladies and gentlemen, as those people, these important dignitaries come in, we will recognize them accordingly. Pharmacist James, you're welcome, sir. If you don't know, is the builder of the foundation of the relationship I have with PSN today. I remember last year I came to his office. I went to his office, and he said we should go to PSN. And today, that is history. When I got to PSN office, I met Pharmacist Akala. So I think you remember last year we came from Crest FM that you advised us to go to PSN, and it has been a wonderful ride ever since then. So please, a round of applause for Pharmacist Jane, the PSN State Officer. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as more guests come in, we'll be introducing them. Yesterday was a very expository one. We had professionals, academians, taking us on topics very important to the future of our profession. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing more of celebration, because I can see radiant pharmacists here in the building, in the house today. We are all beautiful and handsome people. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome the number one pharmacist in Oyo State. It's another person. Like I always say, is a man with different caps, but two major caps. He's a pharmacist and also a military man. Once a soldier is always a soldier. All soldier know they die. Yes or no? No, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to the podium Pharmacist Colonel Victor Shegun Ajanaku, retired fellow Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, the chairman of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PSN Oyo State Chapter. Please, a round of applause for him.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. My job is very simple. This afternoon, I'm just to give a welcome address, and I say welcome. You are all welcome to this occasion. In actual fact, I'm glad to see each and every one of us here. Today is not no long speech day. It's just for us to celebrate ourselves and to give honor to whom honor is due. Some people have worked hard for this society, and we felt they should be rewarded. And the little way we can reward them is what we are all here for. Most importantly, we have a project in our hands. The pharmacy house. We we already have the building, but we must put it to a standard befitting all pharmacists in Oyo State. And it's one of its kind, because I think Oyo State will be the first state society of Pharmaceutical, Society of Nigeria, that we have a 4-story building as a secretariat. And I think that's Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, a befitting secretariat that we will all be proud of. And I'm sure when the time comes, you will dip your hand in your pocket and you donate generously. I'm sure, very sure, that as men of honor, what do? We join hands. And joining of hands is, it's a matter of unity. It's a matter of wanting us to do something that is formidable, that we all be proud of. And for generations yet to come, we all be proud that we are pharmacists. Thank you for sparing your time to come and be with us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
A round of applause for the chairman.
Like the chairman said, we need our support. Not only moral support, financial support here today. So after the financial support, moral support can now follow. Yoruba is very, very sound. We are very philosophical in Yoruba land. That kind of building, I think they've screened it before, is what Yoruba will call Ile Awoshifila. They have another name for that kind of building. Ile Alaruru, Abi. They also have another name, Ile Alaja Merin. So the chairman said, PSN Oyo State is the first state chapter that we have Ile Alaja Merin. Please, if you're a member of PSN Oyo State, a round of applause for yourself.
Also, before we move on to the next program, which is the introduction of to the project, I would also like to recognize the presence of a special guest here seated, who is going to play a leading role in official launching, in person of pharmacist Asiwaju Adebowale Omotosho, FPSN, the chairman, Bond Chemical Industry, ably represented by pharmacist Remy Omotosho, FPSN, the MD of Bond Chemical Industry. Thank you very much for coming.
Pharmacist Remy, of the greatest Lautech.
Also, I would like to recognize the presence of the wife of the PSN chairman, Mrs. Olumide Ajanoku. Thank you very much for coming, ma'am.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's important for every one of us to know the reason why we are here. And some of you, when you hear 550 million naira, you say, but when you look at that structure, you know that 550 million naira is not even enough, to make that building a befitting one. So PSN doesn't want to disturb us. They don't want to worry us. They understand the economic realities. And now we'll call on Pharmacist Adekoya Akala, who is also the secretary of PSN Oyo State chapter, to come to the podium to give us a brief illustration and explanation about this project. Please, a round of applause for him.
Let me address my Oga properly. He is pharmacist Otumba Adekoya Akala.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I'm not Otumba yet, but I will still be. And I will be a king too. But presently, I'm Bashegun of Egbe Tobalashe Okunyaki Lejebu. Thank you. Yes. Good afternoon, everybody. My chairman, I must look at this side and say the right thing so that I don't end up in Odogo Barrack. I hope I'm covered, sir. Yes. Why are we here? It's very simple and clear. And he has said it in a nutshell. We are here to celebrate the achievement of PSN Oyo State. And just as we say it in Oyo State, we say Ashiwaju Niwa, and Oyo State is a pace-setter state. I can tell you for free that in the history of PSN, even pan-Nigeria, there is no state branch. And, of course, even the national PSN has not done the feat Oyo State is doing. I think we deserve a round of applause. We are launching a 4-story building with a penthouse. I think I should add that, too. I fought my chairman to put a penthouse on that house. Why do we need a penthouse? The penthouse will give us a social ambience that when we want to unwind, because most times pharmacists, we are used to our very busy schedule. And we must create environment and enabling environment that will allow us to unwind in a relaxed atmosphere. So that is the essence of putting a penthouse. So and this, our feat, is not only possible because of the effort of this present administration. I want to appreciate the effort of the past chairman of PSN Oyo State. I will start briefly from the era of pharmacist Adeyinka Ishola, FPSN. The land that gave birth to this structure was bought during his tenure as the chairman of PSN Oyo State. Please, let us appreciate him. He did his best, just like the Solomon and the David in the Bible. He did everything, but he couldn't build the temple. But another man came in the person of pharmacist Abiodun Ajibade, also a fellow of this society. He built on the achievements of his predecessors by putting a structure on the land bought by pharmacist Dr. Olumide, Adeyinka Ishola. So let's appreciate him too. And some 2-3 years back, we almost lost that edifice at Kolakpo Ishola because we are short of funds to continue the building. And that GRA, for what it is, the state government does not want to see any abandoned project. And they wrote us that in 2 weeks, 14 days, if we do not do anything about that property, we will forfeit it to Oyo State government. Thank God for the effort and the doggedness of the sitting chairman that time. He made sure that we held on to that property and Oyo State government did not take it away from us. So let us appreciate the chairman that time, pharmacist Adekoya Oguntoye, also a fellow of PSN. Having done that much, we must continue to build because they told us, fine, we've paid the arrears of the ground rent. It must not remain in that form. So we are stuck between what do we do? And then came the administration of pharmacist Victor Ajanaku. We are saddled with that responsibility of what do we do with that land that we secured. So we now came to AGM, and the AGM told us if the problem will be losing that property because we don't have money to fund it. We have so many options. But what we now resolve to is this. And we are not even allowed to build a secretariat in that residence because they claim it is purely a residential estate. So we are left with no choice but to take a decision on what to do next. We are labeled so many names. Jokingly, some people labeled us Akotileta. But God has a way of doing his things. So the AGM empowered us to sell and look for a befitting place where we will be allowed to build a secretariat. And thank God for the doggedness of pharmacists, Colonel Victor Shegun. We were able to do it within a very short while. We started by setting up a fact-finding committee, and one of the recommendations is we should sell immediately, but that money, a penny must not be short out of that money until we get another property. A penny. And for what he is, a very manager of resources, prudent manager, in less than 2 months or thereabouts, that we dispose that property at Collage. We are just in the secretariat that day, and one of our mommy called, said, Dayo, I saw a property along Ring Road State Hospital. They put for sale. We'll go and try if it is workable for PSN. And we set up ourselves. Immediately we moved, and we got there. Yes, thank you. We saw this structure. We were first intimidated because we only have less than 100 million from the proceeds of the land we sold at Collage. But let's try our luck. And we tried, and we got this. Thank you. Now, the next thing is, we can't use it as it is. Something must be done. We must start to work. And we name our ESCO a mandate ESCO. And the mandate is simply getting a befitting secretariat for PSN Oyo State. In the history of PSN Oyo State, our yearly building levy is 5,000 naira. And the state has about 600 pharmacists. So 5,000 in 600 places will not even start anything here. And we decided, we first made an effort to approach PSN National to come and bail us out. But I guess they are feeling a bit uncomfortable with our achievement. That why should a state, ordinary state, I'm sorry, sir, Olumide, I must say it the way it comes to my mind. How can an ordinary state get something like this that the national has been struggling to get for donkey years? I hope I won't lose my award, sir. Anyway, to the glory of God, and by the good effort of every pharmacist in Oyo State, we've started renovating this our edifice. As I speak to you, I said it's a 4-story building with the ground floor, making 5. All the 4 stories are fully paid for by tenants. And if not for my trouble that we want to put a penthouse, our PSN secretary will have moved to that building. As I speak to you, we are on the verge of putting a decking to get the penthouse done. And by the special grace of God, and with the support of everybody here seated, I have the instruction of my chairman that in another 4 months, we will move our secretariat to that completed building. It is only possible if you do while we are here, the launching of this property. At this point, I will pause and be expecting the magic that will happen thereafter. Thank you.
Hello. Please, that round of applause is not enough. That applause is not enough, please. From today, I will start calling Pharmacist Akala the penthouse pharmacist. Well, now that we've all understood the essence of our gathering here today, I will implore every one of us, when the time comes, we need to support PSN for this. Anytime we pharmacists or pharmacists pass across this route, is a thing of pride to everyone. So let us contribute immensely towards this project. I want to call Pharmacist Remy Omotosho, FPSN, MD Bond Chemical Industries, the chief launcher, to come forward. We've started the event, and I trust him. He will represent Baba very well here. Okay, before Pharmacist Remy comes forward, I would like to invite someone to the microphone. Is one coordinating us for today, and is the chairman for the launching event, Pharmacist Olumide Akintayo, FPSN, to come forward for his speech.
Chairman of this occasion. Oh, sorry. That was actually... Sorry about that glitch. The chairman, PSN Oyo State Branch, the numero uno pharmacist in Oyo State, distinguished past chairman of the PSN Oyo State Branch, fellows of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, merit award winners of the PSN Oyo State Branch, distinguished colleagues, guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot understand how excited and happy that I am. It is not just because Oyo State has lived up to expectation as one of our 8 state branches. But I'd like to start by putting on record that this is the very first time in many years that I see a distinguished array and parade of past chairmen, secretaries, and indeed people who epitomize the leadership of Oyo State in past decades, and it makes me really happy. Pharmacist Ogunye, for instance, was chairman about 30 years ago, when we were both members of the National Council of PSN. I was a young secretary of the PSN Lagos alongside Egonero, who was secretary of the PSN in Oyo State at that time. And then, of course, that pattern of excellence was passed from generation to generation, so that from Babalola to Pharmacists, and the more modern generation of chairmen, Aisho Ishola, Pharmacist Ishola, Biodun Ajibade, Goyega, and indeed all of you. It is important to start by putting on record there is certainly one level of the workability, of the indefatigability in the capacities of all of these past chairmen and leaders of Oyo State. And then suddenly we lost that momentum. When Pharmacist Ogunye and Pharmacist Shofela held forth, I remember very vividly that there was a very healthy competition between PSN Lagos and PSN Oyo State. We were running neck to neck. If something happened in Oyo, Lagos State wanted to do it, and vice versa. And I just pray that we return to those good days again. Now, drawing from that parallel, apparently Oyo State decided to come up with these very laudable projects of a most befitting secretariat. Of course, probably one of the reasons you finally did it was because it happened in Lagos. It happened in Lagos exactly some 20 years ago when I was bound out as chairman of the PSN Lagos State Branch. We had a secretariat. I bought the very first half of that property, the land. We bought at about 4.5 million then. And then the man who succeeded me was chairman of this occasion yesterday, Tony Oyawale, took over and bought the other half to complete over 1,000 square meters for about 6 million at that time. Today, that land is worth about $500 million, just the land. So, of course, we have a secretariat that is tending to ₦1 billion range now in our state branch. But what impresses me about this is that this property that Oyo State, the PSN Oyo State parades today, is definitely one. You might not know the value now. It is certainly a property that will grow in value to well over $1 billion in less than 5 years from now. And that's why I said it is most befitting for your state. I will therefore put on record the enigmatic charismatism of the incumbent chairman. You have portrayed him as a retired soldier and all that, which is true. But I choose to see the dimension of a very productive and versatile pharmacist in Pharmacists and Janaku. And so, and I see Makala did catalog the contributions of the preceding chairman, from Aisho, who bought land, from Goyega to Biodun and Goyega, who made sure nobody took our property from us. Thank you very much for preserving that very rich heritage. I thank you. I must, at this juncture, let me respond very meekly to the fairy darts thrown at the PSN National by Akala. You spoke very well. I would also, the likes of Egonero will know that I would have done so as a secretary some years back. But you must understand the peculiarities of working at national level. And that's why it appears we make more progress at state level. Every challenge that you have confronting the Nigerian states is the same thing we experience at the PSN. The PSN is Nigeria epitomized par excellence. So, the brevity with which you take decisions at state level here is not same at national level. The first time I visited the VI property, that's these popular pharmacy towers, was in 1988. That property was actually restored to us in 1982 by the late Governor Lateef Jakonde of Lagos with its CEO, with the COO. Yes, COO. That place it's located is dubbed Professional Center. So all the major professions in Nigeria, pharmacy, law, medicine, that's why you have the Nigerian Law School around there. If you visit that place, you see some of the other professions have built up. The Nigerian Institute of Estate Valuers, bankers, those ones built. Professions like medicine lost their own parcel of land completely to 419ers and fraudsters. That's why when those people portray themselves as the best thing that happened to the universe, I look at them. They lost their own completely. Somebody took it from them. Even when former President Babalola gave them 60 million to build up, they lost the 60 million, they lost the land. Our own woes has always been with the quality of developers we have used. First, we had a developer who took that property to the fourth floor. Like I said, the first time I visited, that property was on the fourth floor. And then that developer just stopped working. The next thing we saw in the late 90s was that the developer actually was going to use the COO to collect a loan. It was the covered emptor that we saw in the news. And then the leadership of PSN had to move one corner to the other to stop it. One thing led to the other. We had another developer, signed all the agreements. This other developer, I don't want to mention his name so that I don't put Oyo State in trouble, because I had enough trouble with that fellow when I was president. He's a major developer that you all know. You will all know if I mention his name. Building fantastic projects in Lagos and Abuja. But that man from day one apparently set out to grab that property from us, so that he signed an agreement with us about 2009 to build within 6 years. He didn't even move a brick in those 6 years. What he was doing was trying to negotiate with successive presidents of PSN, including me, subtly. He told my predecessor clearly to sell the place to him. Oh, yes. So it's been topsy-turvy with regards to that property. Don't let me bore you. And as I said, unfortunately, the stage we are in now is such that I will say it. Sometimes I open my mouth too big. When one of our leaders was taking us that learning curve of a debenture, some of us were not too comfortable. But it's apparent that experiment or adventure, whichever you choose to call it, has failed yet again. Unfortunately, like I said, the bureaucracy at national is much more. It's not something you can't just take a decision overnight to do something about it. And that's why we have not made too much progress with it. But I can tell you, Pharmacist Akala, that some of us, when we had opportunities, we tried to invest in properties for PSN. I remember I bought, as president, I led the initiative to buy properties for PSN on Chevron Drive in the Lekki area of Lagos. And that property has a propensity to generate at least 10 million naira per annum now. The immediate past president also did same alongside Gafar. And just last year, they bought some choice properties around Surulere. Of course, we have a property at Antony, and I can tell you that even when all the odds appear stacked against us, we have a property, we have properties and assets well in excess of 2 billion naira. Well, thank you for the applause. For a society or an organization that is about 100 years old, you might not consider that too significant an achievement. But like I said, some of the most favored groups who have had governors, who have had all the ministers, they don't even have a secretariat, not to talk of any assets. So when you look at that wretched extreme, and the other, the more progressive end, where you have the Nigerian Institute of Management, Nigerian Bar Association, which have billion-range properties in very significant tens of millions, you know that we have a lot of catch-up to do. Now, I have taken you through all of these routes, not because I just choose to blab. I'm saying all of these things to whet your appetite, to stimulate your interest in what we have here. As Yorubas, you know that it is stingy people who say, "Oh, I don't," and introduce probably a one-time of special levy. Nothing too excruciating. Please exercise a free will to decide the figure where you consult with your members. One off, 5,000-10,000. If everybody pays 10,000 for a membership strength that I reckon should be tending, in fact, Oyo State should be more than 1,000. Even if it is not up to 1,000, you can raise the about 5 or so million that you need urgently to have a befitting secretariat. If you have that type of place, the secretariat should be befitting. It should have the desired ambience. And I think it's doable by his power and his might. So, distinguished colleagues, we will soon get to a stage whereby the states, let me also make it very clear that with the coming on board of this secretariat, I think all our states around the southwest now have their own state secretariats. And I will tell the chair that it is not only Oyo State that has a property that is where you have 5 floors. The based, because this one is right in city center in Ibadan. This is in the heart of the city. I think that's what makes it really glorious. So I want to appeal once again as I take my seat that we must make sure that this works. And I will commit myself, Chairman, I wish I could do something really meaningful. God sees the heart. But oftentimes it's just this grammar. But even at that, because this particular one excites me, I don't usually donate, but I will commit myself to something responsible. Oh, this is my own plate paper. Don't worry, I will submit this to the chairman. I will submit this to the chairman, and I can assure you I will definitely be part of this project by the special grace of God. So finally, let us make it a great afternoon. Let's make it a great afternoon, because these will surely go as one of the most impressive outings in the impressive social diary of the PSN Oyo State Branch. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Please, another round of applause for the chairman of this launching event. And I'm aware that the Deputy Governor of Oyo State is around, and I would like every one of us here to honor the Deputy Governor, because he's not only coming in his own capacity, he's also coming in to represent the Executive Governor of Oyo State, His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde. So please, ladies and gentlemen, in few minutes, the Deputy Governor is going to be in our midst. And I want every one of us to do everything possible to give honor to whom honor is due. His Excellency Barrister Ibrahim Adeleke Lawal, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State. And as the chairman of today's event was speaking, he admonished every one of us that we should contribute immensely towards this structure, this building. You know, they always promise us that when we contribute to some buildings in this world, we are building houses for ourselves. Somewhere. So if you contribute to this building too, you are building mansion for yourself somewhere else. You know why? This building is not just going to be a commercial hub. It's going to be a research center for pharmacists. So in the next few years, if you get there and you see Department of Research and Development, don't be surprised. And anything that comes out of that building will save lives. So once you save lives, you are building mansion for yourself somewhere else. Please, a round of applause for yourself. And I know that you've all prepared your accounts. I saw some people bring in. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's be on our feet as we welcome the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, His Excellency Barrister Ibrahim Adeleke Lawal. Please, a round of applause. Barrister. Welcome you. Now we can take the national anthem.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land, who tribes of Medieval in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve a sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace all battle honored, and this we count as gain. To have unto our children a banner without stain.
Thank you. Can we take the Oyo State Anthem?
Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe bí rí.
Please, a round of applause for yourself. Ajishebi Oyo Lari, Oyo Shebi Baba Iniko. Please, ladies and gentlemen, with a loud applause, I want every one of us to welcome to our midst once again the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, His Excellency Barrister Bayo Lawal. Kishila Danlagbulu, Osomi Wedomioka. That eulogy of Kishi people, where Kishiland, where the Deputy Governor comes from, means that it's a land of hospitality, where people from that area turns their bathing water to amala water. It means they are very hospitable people. And I know the Deputy Governor, here seated, will also extend the hand of hospitality from Kishiland to we members of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. Please, a round of applause for him. Also, seated very close to the Deputy Governor is one of the leaders who is manning a local government, one of the biggest local governments in Oyo State. Is no other person but Engineer Akim Olatunji, the Executive Chairman, Oluyole Local Government of Oyo State. He's been here today, is very strategic. Oluyole Local Government is housing one of the major, biggest companies in Oyo State. Please, a round of applause for him. So he's the captain of captains of industries because he's their landlord. If you tell them to park tomorrow, they must leave. So you're welcome, sir. We also welcome you, the Deputy Governor. We are happy to see you. All right. Without wasting time, and without keeping the Deputy Governor waiting, I would like to invite our Deputy Governor, a man of the people, who is strongly
a few other things. Now let me settle down.
All right, at this moment, I will give the chief launcher of today's event the opportunity to come forward. He's already smiling, and I know he's well prepared. When you hear of Bond Chemicals, it's one of the strongest pharmaceutical companies in Nigeria. And it's one indigenous pharmaceutical company that is setting the pace for other pharmaceutical companies in Nigeria, even international pharmaceutical companies. They call them bond chemicals. It means that they understand all the chemical bondings, reactions that could make a drug. So a round of applause for them. I have the honor to welcome to the microphone Pharmacist Remy Omotosho, FPSN, MD Board of Directors, Bond Chemicals Industry. A round of applause for him.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, colleagues. Let me start by saying I was not properly informed that I'll be the chief launcher today. I was hijacked by my brother, pharmacist Akala. Bond is a lover. We are lovers of this profession called pharmacy. I'm not just only a pharmacist. My dad, the chairman who I represent as the chief launcher, is also a pharmacist. So Bond is all of us, the whole family in Bond. We are lovers of pharmacy. I would also say this, not just at Bond, even when we were known as Bond chemists in the 70s, 80s. Baba has contributed his quota while we were Bond chemists. We are now Bond Chemical Manufacturing Medicine. We are also contributing our quota to this profession we so love. And in my own little way too, we are contributing as Sunrise Pharmacy in Ibadan. I won't take much of our time. I will go straight to the launching. On behalf of all of us at Bond, the chairman, my dad, Chief Debo Motoshaw, myself, all my staffs, all the family of Sunrise too, will be launching the pharmacy house with 80 million naira. Thank you very much. The 80 million naira will be tied to some specific. Thank you. The 80 million naira will be tied to some specific projects at the pharmacy house. But on behalf of all of us at Bond, we'll give 80 million naira. Thank you. One more thing. I want to respond to Pharmacist Akala when he said at the pharmacy house there's a penthouse for unwinding and relaxing. I personally have already provided a lot of places for pharmacists to unwind and relax in the city of Ibadan. If you go to any of our malls, it's Bournemouth Ring Road, it's Sunrise Mall, Akala, it's the one at Akobo. We have a lot of places for pharmacists to relax in very good atmosphere. So we have places for pharmacists to relax and unwind in all our malls in Ibadan. Thank you very much.
Please, another round of applause. You know, when I first heard I first said, is it 8 billion? So he said 80 million naira from Bond Chemicals. And they strongly supported this event. And that is why you can see their logo on the backdrop here. Thank you very much, and extend our greetings to everyone at Bond Chemicals. And now we'll be calling on some other dignitaries, but I would like the account details of PSN Oyo State Chapter to be screened at this moment. We also, at some point, we share the tickets or the launching cards so that you're going to pledge. Pledge cards will be shared around. We'd like you to pledge. And we won't want a situation where you pledge and you will not redeem your pledge. Because promise is debt. And I know we are not debtors. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on, and we're expecting the list of other launchers at this moment. They'll seen the deputy governor here today. I'm very, very happy because he's a lover of good things. His presence alone will spur people to donate millions, billions. That 80 million naira is just the starting point. You know, the first step is always small. When you are climbing up, you become bigger. I know that other people will come and donate 8 billion, 1 billion here today. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let us contribute immensely towards this project. And when you look around in Oyo State, you will see, and you will also confirm that the present administration in Oyo State are doing very well to ensure that people of Oyo State, citizens of Oyo State, enjoys the dividends of democracy. And one of those things, I'm not campaigning. One of the 4 state governors that approved the minimum wage is the administration of Governor Seyi Makinde. Please, a round of applause now. I know we have the Association of Hospital and Administrative Pharmacists here. It's better you clap. Clap very well. Especially for those in state hospitals. I know you are already enjoying your minimum wage. Another thing that I've also noticed about this administration is that you will never hear labor say they are going on strike. Have you seen labor going on strike in Oyo State? It's because the government is working. Another round of applause for the government. Another thing is this. Oyo State is one of the most peaceful states in Nigeria. You don't agree? I will give you an illustration. For the past few months, we've been hearing attacks at Barutin and Kwara North. If you are very conversant with Okiogun very well, that axis is just few kilometers to Kishi, where the deputy governor comes from. And have you had any attack at Kishi? No. It's because Amotekun is working. Please clap for Amotekun of Oyo State. So, ladies and gentlemen, I also know that, and I'm sure that the Oyo State government will even do more in contributing to our building that we are launching here today. And when you see the agbada that our chairman is putting on, the chairman of today's event, look at his agbada. It is 10.5 billion. That is how much you are going to make here today. If you agree with me, another round of applause for our chairman. All right, Mr. Kala, please, we'd like to call the next launcher at this moment so that we will not delay our guests. Please, I'll call on the Secretary of PSN Oyo State, Pharmacist Akintayo Akala.
Thank you. Actually, this cap is too big for my head, but I will just mention 2 and call my consultant fellow to come and bail me out. Yes, I have a special guest that we want to announce first. And it's not in any order of importance. I just choose that because he's a son of one of the awardee, my good friend, and let me say my good aburo too, that I'm proud of. I will just invite him, and one other person, I will now call fellow Ajibade to do the rest. Please invite with me to this podium Messrs. Ibitayo Araromi is the Chief Executive Officer, Chorus Technology Limited, son of Mommy Araromi, one of the awardees today. Please, you can do more. Let's keep on clapping until it gets to this podium. And Leeds City University should be warming up. Just 1 minute after this.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's a great honor to be here amongst great people. I want to thank you very much for honoring my mom. And the pharmacy community is one that is highly reputable and is one that sets the standard across Nigeria and across Africa as a whole. So I believe that you're doing a great job in Oyo State. Yes, sir.
Money.
And to support this initiative, we at Koros Technology will be supporting the initiative with 500,000 naira.
5 million naira. Thank you so much. Leeds City, I say 1 minute. Leeds City University, you are not set. Okay, I will invite Pharmacists, Ajibade, FPSN, to come and continue with this assignment. I said it earlier, the cap is too big for my head. Welcome, sir. Please encourage him.
Thank you very much, the Deputy Governor. You are most welcome, sir. And just like we have seen, and it's already rolling, it is time for everybody to be part of this event in this room this afternoon. And the ball is already on the field. Everybody is going to kick his own ball. So I'm going to be calling from the audience because this particular project is our project. And I'll be calling the technical groups one by one. And when I say this, it's because as a group, we will also put something down for this project. So I was sitting shortly with my predecessor in office as chairman, and I whispered to him, the National Association of Hospital and Administrative Pharmacists, they are going to be part of this project, and it's going to lead in that assignment. Pharmacist Dr. Adeyinka Ishola, please kindly come to the podium and come and honor this house with the donation from Department of Pharmacy, University College Hospital. You are most welcome. Please let us encourage him with a very big clap. The more you clap, the faster he comes, the bigger the pocket.
The Deputy Governor of Oyo State, sir. The chairman of this occasion, Pharmacist Olumide Akintayo, has gone out. Fellows of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, our distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed an epoch-making occasion. Epoch-making because it's unprecedented in history. God help us to be able to buy the land. Fellow Ajibade started building. Fellow Oguntoye ensured that the land did not go away. We are all in the same executive. That's the story. I was the chairman. Oguntoye was my first. Ajibade was my secretary. And God has made it possible for us to be able to push this project and hand it over to our retired colonel, who is also the one that is helping us to make this epoch-making occasion to be possible. Well, I am a civil servant, as you know. And civil servants don't make pledges in public. But I would make a very handsome donation to support this laudable cause, because they say the labor of our heroes past must not be in vain. Baba Ogunye is here. Fellow Shofela is here. Baba Gab Harlan is there. Fellow Ogundari, they are here. These are our heroes of times gone past. And we continue to host their flag in doing the needful. on behalf of myself, because I cannot pledge on behalf of the institution, but I will garner support, I want to promise, from the hospital and administrative pharmacy. And when I get home, I will surely deliver your message to the management of University College Hospital. I will make an handsome donation that will also push this project forward so that it will continue to be a pride for pharmacists in Oyo State. Thank you very much.
Let's give him a round of applause. So he has the pledge card, and just like he has said, we are going to get something from him. Let's be getting ready. So let's be getting ready. The ball is coming to you. So the ball is coming, and where it swings to, you just be getting ready. Now, this occasion for us to show that the man on the seat is fully and universally committed to this project. And behind a very successful man, they say there's a very good woman. At this junction, I'd like to call on the wife of our dear chairman, Mrs. Olumide Ajanoku, to come and give a donation as a sign of good support for this project. Please, let's put her together. The more we clap, the faster she comes, the bigger the pocket. Let's clap, let's clap, let's clap as we welcome her to the podium. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. On behalf of my family, we're giving a 500,000 naira donation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you. Please, let's clap more, let's clap more. We can see. We can't go below 500,000. We can't go below 500,000. Thank you very much, ma'am. We appreciate you. The ball is coming to you. Okay, as we going forward in this assignment, there's a friend of mine in this room, and she's doing very well. And it's not a friend of yesterday. She's looking at me. Come forward. My friend, come forward now. Mrs. Bukola Abiola, MD, CEO, Mosh Pharmaceuticals. Please, let's put her together for her as she's coming. Thank you. I know she will not disgrace me. She will not disgrace me.
The Deputy Governor of Oyo State, my senior colleagues, the fellows in the House, my colleagues, and all other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Pharmacist Ajibade, you've been chasing me. Right from where you are in UI, you won't allow me rest. Eh? She won't be showing me, Johnny. Well, I feel greatly honored to be here this afternoon. Pharmacy is a profession that I enjoy and I hold in high esteem. And I've always been a part of the system very, very well. We have always supported in our capacity as a brand and myself personally. And having worked with the organization in the capacity of as an ex-official member and also part of other things, a merit award winner. So I understand how it is important and relevant for us to have this kind of project and work towards it being a successful and one that we are going to achieve. I thank God that we are also part of the planning committee to have this successful 25th PSN Week Oyo State. So Mosh is a brand that I've always supported pharmacy at every point in time, and we'll keep supporting. We'll continue to support. So for the launching, I'm going to discuss with our management, and we will definitely support very, very well to make sure that it's a reality. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Because she told me that she doesn't want people to follow her home if she makes a donation here. So when the donation is made, I will announce to everybody. Thank you very much. Now we are going to another person. You are praying that should come to you. Okay. Let me call on the chairman, Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, Pharmacist Adebayo Gbadamosi, to come and give the donation on behalf of ACPN and also on behalf of Robakeye Pharmacy. He's been doing well and he will not disappoint me.
Thank you very much. The Deputy Governor of your state government, all invited guests. On behalf of the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, we are donating the sum of 1.5 million to this project. Then for Robake, I will meet with the management and we would discuss, but we'll give something that is good. Thank you, sir.
Well, on this note, I cancel that discussion. That discussion is cancelled. Mosh, that discussion is cancelled. I will announce your donation here. Well, we have some pledge cards here, and our people in the auditorium, please kindly share it with people. Not everybody we are going to call here. You have 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. Everything is the good money, and we are not going to say until it is 1 million that you can donate. So the pledge card, please kindly circulate, and whatever you think is within your capacity, we will be very glad to have that. And so that at least it will be on record that you are building house for another place, according to the MC. Thank you. So the ball is rolling. And, in this our gathering, there are many pharmacists that God has blessed through this profession. And I'm not sure there's any pharmacist here that will say he regrets being a pharmacist. God has blessed us. We are all good people. We are all rich people. God has been very faithful with us. So we are blessed. So if I call you, don't just think, why this guy is calling me? I will call one of my young brother here. He will come and talk. And he will come and give us donation on behalf of his organization. Pharmacists and pharmacy Mrs. Kamal of Tulip, please come to the auditorium, to the podium. Pharmacists and pharmacy Mrs. Kamal. We are calling the two of you, so you support him when he's not. Are you coming alone? Two of you will come now. Please, let's appreciate them. Let's clap for them as they are coming forward. The reason why I said that, I don't want management meeting after this place. So the management meeting here.
Thank you so much. The Deputy Governor of Oyo State, the Board of Fellows, all of that protocol duly and accurately observed. Thank you very much for the honor given to us to come and make our own little donation. As you can see, we've actually been supporting the association in all ramifications. If you check your front, you see a tulip water in front of your front. It's part of our own project and our own little support also to the association. It's not just water, it's 1 liter, suitable for ORS preparation. Yes. So, to go straight to the point, on behalf of myself, my wife, and the family, will be okay, we'll be giving a donation of 50 bags of cement. 50 bags of cement? Yes. That's 500,000. Okay, 500,000. Thank you.
Thank you. A donation of 500,000 naira has been given.
Preparation of ORS
500,000. I told you we can't go below that.
Unfortunately,
thank you very
most commonly available bottled water sizes of 75 cl
now
and
we are
1.5 liters
we are
result
moving
in hypertonic and hypotonic solutions when
don't
used.
hide your face.
But
at this junction, I like to call on one man who has done so much and for what we are doing today. His money has been in it. His energy has been in it. Everything about him has been it. For us to see today and the glamorous thing we are seeing today, he has never relented a moment. He has done so much behind the scene, and we want him to do a little more. Please join me to welcome Pharmacist Rahman Oyewale, the chairman, good of pharmacy. The man has built several young pharmacists. He's doing great in the pharmacy space. He's not in the pharmacy politics, but he's behind the politics. Doing everything at the back. And he's doing very well. We want to welcome you. We know you have done so much, but it can never be enough. Thank you. And just another token again. Thank you very much.
We give thanks to Almighty God. When you are in the midst of people who are up and doing, you must be happy. Deputy Governor, sir, my fathers in the profession who brought us up, my other colleagues, I appreciate you so much. And the pride one has is that you are in the midst of people who are good. We are all good all. Well, let me just, I don't want to waste our time. On behalf of myself, Pharmacist Ramon Hamidu Oyewale, my beautiful wife at home, Alaja Fatima Ramon, who has been a good supporter of what we have been doing. Almost everybody knows her here. I don't want to go and consult her. I know whatever I tell her, she will say yes. If she doesn't have, I will tell her, go and find it. And she will do. I'm happy to say that I, myself, my wife, my office, we are supporting this project with 1 million naira. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are rolling. Now, we are going to the people. They are in one section. I can see them. It's time to come forward. Pharmacists, Bukola Ayinde, chairperson, are happening Oyo State. Come and make your donation for the pharmacy house on behalf of administrative and the hospital and administrative pharmacy of Oyo State. You are most clap for her now.
The Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Fellow of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, senior colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, those of us in hospital and administrative pharmacists, we are civil servants, both at the state and at the national. And like a senior colleague has said earlier on, civil servants don't make donation openly. So I want to appeal that her appeal will do justice because we are very much key into this project of PSN. So we will disclose our donation. Thank you.
Thank you. Government don't spend money in public. They keep money in the pockets. Thank you. Now, yesterday we were looking for the chairman, Naib, and the chairman of PSN represented them. Chairman PSN, you will continue your duty today by representing your territory and your constituency. And you come and donate on behalf of Naib because they are not here. But you are here, you bailed them out yesterday, and you will not abandon them at this crucial time. So our chairman, pharmacists, Colonel, Victor, Shegun, Ajanoku, retired, FPSN, please come forward and make a donation on behalf of National Association of Industrial Pharmacists. Please clap for him. Clap for him. Encourage him. Let's encourage him. Our chairman is ever ready. He will not disappoint his people.
The Deputy Governors are Fellows of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, senior colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Pharmacist Ayuba is not being fair to me. He knows that I'm father of all in Oyo State. Mama ṣojú ṣáájú nígbà tí n bá wá ṣe fún ọmọ kan tí mi ṣe fún àwọn yòókù. So I'm not going to say I will decline, but I will try to look at it and see, because I do know that I don't know why Naib chairman is not here. I don't know. I cannot say. And Nefari Olori, Leyin Olori. So I cannot plead on behalf of of Naib here. Yes, I could talk on behalf of Naib, but I cannot pledge on behalf of Naib because I don't know their pocket. If I pledge on behalf of Naib, it means I will use PSN money to pay PSN. So, and I know you won't like it. So there is no point for me to pledge on their behalf. However, I know I can easily pick up 250,000 from Naib. So I'm pledging 250,000 on their behalf.
Thank you. Let's clap for him. He cannot disown them at this crucial time. Thank you. Well, there are some group of people in this room, though they are not fully here, but some of them are here. And I would like to speak to them. In fact, the person has just stood up. Okay, when she's back, I will call her. When she's back, I will call her. I think I have another member of them here. Association of Fund Managers of Oyo State in the Health Ministry. We have some pharmacists that are doing very well, supporting the health system in the Oyo State government. And they are fund managers to the hospitals, making drugs available in the hospitals, ensuring that drugs are not scarce, and they have been appointed by the government. So let me call on a fellow Jokotade Araromi to come forward, because I know she can speak to the other members in that group. So come forward and make a little commitment on behalf of fund managers in Oyo State. So please put your hands together. Let's clap as we welcome her, pharmacist Mrs. Jokotade Araromi, FPSN, one of the fund managers in Oyo State Government Health Hospital Management Board. Please encourage her. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Deputy Governor representing the Governor of the state. You are welcome, sir. The President of PSN, fully represented. Thank you. The Chairman of the day, we thank you. On behalf of Fund Managers Group in Oyo State, we are more, at least we should be about 20. I can only talk of myself, but I cannot talk on their behalf. What I can do is that I will pledge to the group to donate something towards this beautiful project. Thank you very much.
Please, let's clap for her. So she's going to speak to the other members, and they're going to make something handsome to this particular project. Next. Okay. So, as we go on in this assignment, it is time for us to welcome the Deputy Governor to the podium. He's going to be speaking to us. And I know when he's standing here to speak to us, all this problem will be over. At this junction, we'd like to call the... Okay.
1, 2.
Well, just like I said, we are going to be inviting the Deputy Governor to the podium. And because sorry, I need to get some clarification, please. Thank you. Well, before I call the Deputy Governor to the podium, I'd like to speak to all of us. By the Constitution of PSN, the governor of every state is the patron of our society in that state. And today is a unique honor for us to have the governor in our midst, ably represented by the deputy governor. And we are going to do an exercise to decorate the governor as our patron. And we are going to do that on his behalf. And the deputy governor is going to do that. The deputy governor is going to take that decoration on the behalf of the governor this morning and this afternoon. So I'm going to call on our past PSN president, fellow Olumide Akintayo. Is going to come forward and is going to help us in decorating the governor as a patron of PSN Oyo State. While I call on the deputy governor to come forward, please let us all rise up to honor the deputy governor as he comes forward for this decoration of the governor as a patron of PSN.
Your Excellency, let me start by saying that His Excellency has graciously approved that we can sit down, we can take our seats while this ceremony goes on. Let me say this, Your Excellency. I am proud. I do not live in Ibadan or your state, but I was born in Ibadan. So I am very deeply connected and associated with Ibadan and Oyo State. And I think most of us are very, very proud of the Seyi Makinde administration. The accomplishments in terms of infrastructural development, especially interland roads in Ibadan, is something that has assumed very new dimensions. And on behalf of the PSN, please convey the appreciation of members of the Pharmaceutical Society that these landmarks, these benchmarks were made possible under his watch. That brings me to Your Excellency, sir. This is the very second time I am privileged to encounter you at a program in Ibadan. And I must put on record that your simplicity and your humility in the discharge of your responsibility are not just heartwarming, they are also very inspiring. The last time you were with us was at the National Conference of the Association of Community Pharmacists last year. And I gather, if I'm right, I remember that you are a distinguished legal practitioner. Am I right? Yeah. So that explains why you are a connoisseur of linguistic niceties yourself. You speak very well. And you conduct yourself, you bring an unusual grace and comportment to be on in situations. So, without wasting too much time, because I know you're a very busy man, it is my honor and privilege to present this plaque, this commemorative plaque, to the action-packed Governor of Oyo State, His Excellency, Engineer Seyi Makinde, who I also understand He's a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. That makes him a very distinguished professional. Please convey our congratulations to him, even as we decorate him this day. And our people are Oliver Twists. I'm sure that if I do this, and I do not specially clamor for more support to the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, your states, in terms, there are states that have created enabling environment for the establishment of pharmaceutical companies. Governor Amosu did it some years ago in Oyo State, and I know your state government can do more than that under this progressive leadership. So once again, sir, I convey congratulations.
Thank you. So before the Deputy Governor steps down, there's also a recognition award for himself, which we also want to give to him. And just like our past president, Olumide Akintayo, has said, he has been one man that has been a supportive structure to the leadership of Oyo State. And we, as members of PSN, are able to recognize this, and we are giving him this recognition award.
Well, I think it's still in similar spirit, in same vein. We look forward to you, Your Excellency. There are areas of our practice where it becomes extremely imperative that we achieve a movement, a drift out of the wilderness of fruitlessness. Some of these will include aspects bordering on the employment opportunities of colleagues in government. And there are so many more of these challenges. And I'm sure the chairman will subsequently send a position paper personally to the office of the deputy governor. And we expect that, like you always do, you will assist by ameliorating that situation. So, on behalf of the PSN, your state again, let me humbly present this to the hard-working governor, to the hard-working deputy governor of Oyo State. Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Thank you. At this juncture, we welcome the Deputy Governor to speak to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Please, I'd like to really sincerely apologize for coming late. I left a particular program this afternoon. I had to rush down here. And as I told the chairman, I would have loved to stay longer, but I told him that I have to really, as quickly as I can, move out of this hall for another program. So permit me to speak at this time. Apparently, it shows that we are in the middle of the program, but I have to really give my short address and what we believe sincerely as a state government we should do for your profession in your state. So, Chairman, PSN Oyo State, Pharmacy Colonel Victor Shegun Ajanaku, and your amiable wife, the National Chairman, PSN Pharmacy Ibrahim Tanko, FPSN, ably represented by Pharmacy Gafar Madei. Former President of PSN, Pharmacy Olumide Akintayo, FPSN, who is the chairman, launching ceremony. In the chairman planning committee, Pharmacy Rahman Oyewale. I have here the executive chairman of Oluyole local government, and Shiwaju engineer Akim Olatunji. While distinguished members of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, eminent personalities, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, guests that are here this afternoon, let me say good afternoon once more. On behalf of His Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, let me congratulate you formally, because what I've seen this afternoon indicates clearly that this society, especially in Oyo State, you want to set a pace for Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. And I'm not kidding you, because what you have embarked to and do is not common. Looking at Nigeria as a whole, because pharmacy profession in Nigeria has not really found a solid root in terms of establishment of headquarters across states of Nigeria. But this is a good initiative. Now you want to have your pharmacy house. And I was interacting with the chairman there, because I know that particular building. And I asked, is that the building? He said, yes. Answer in the affirmative. 4 floors building on Adeoyo Ring Road. It's a familiar building, and it shows clearly that you are very, very serious, because what that indicates to us, non-pharmacists, is that you have a solid address that people can lay complaints, can give suggestions, and do all manners of transactions with pharmacists in Oyo State. Without a solid address, we probably might not know where to touch, except companies here and there. But as a regulatory body, we now know that if we have complaints, we have suggestions to make, we have anything to do with your profession, there's a place to touch in Oyo State. Yes, you are very correct, sir. I think last year I had an opportunity to really stand before you as I'm standing, and I said that without your profession, quacks, non-professionals would have killed more than they are doing at the current time. Because it would then be a field for all manners of people, those at the parks selling paraga, those on the street beckoning on people and prescribing medical, to people. Even if you have a slight headache, they could tell you are not suffering from a slight headache, you are suffering for something totally different. Or they may even say that the headache which perhaps is a symptom of something fundamental, can be cured by Baraga. So I am delighted, on behalf of His Excellency the Governor of Oyo State, that today you are putting a strong foot on the ground to really tell us that even we, common people, can make suggestions and tell you, and even complain against some people who are not doing it right. So I congratulate you once again on behalf of Oyo State Government. And whether or not you appreciate it, this will further enhance the standard of practice of pharmacy, not only in Oyo State, but in Nigeria, because even professional colleagues will become aware that if you don't do it right, people are watching and they may lay claim to some complaints against even professionals. So it's a good initiative, and we need to encourage and support the initiative. On the clip there, I watched the video, and I discovered that you have a lot more job to do on the building, which you have acquired. And I asked the chairman of the need to really transform that facility. So he mentioned a few things, including lift that must be fixed, on the building. Let me, on behalf of His Excellency the Governor of Oyo State, request those things that you need to fix on the building, because, quite frankly, I won't mention a figure, but it's something that will be more beneficial for you if I don't mention a figure, because if you give Oyo State Governor and government a list of items that you need to fix on the building, it will assist us in knowing the quantum of support that we may be giving. I flipped through the program. I saw my picture in there. I saw that of the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Oluwaserimi, and I'm not sure whether the lady is in this hall, but nevertheless, the lady who came to represent pharmacists in Oyo State employment will pass this information to the Honorable Commissioner for Health. That's a valid request coming from your society in terms of recruitment and appointment of pharmacists into health sector in Oyo State. Is valid, and it will be taken seriously, because if the commissioner were to be here, I would just ask offhand, because we have done a lot of recruitment in the health sector, and I want to know how many pharmacists in the last 6 years that have been employed in the service of Oyo State government. If the number is not up to the standard required, I can escalate this very request quickly to the attention of His Excellency the Governor of Oyo State. So on this note, let me appreciate the honor bestowed on His Excellency the Governor of Oyo State. And of course, to really know for the first time that in your constitution, the Governor of a state is the patron of this society. That will embolden me and also strongly enable me to present your case to Governor of Oyo State because he is the patron, and he can't be a patron for nothing. He must be a patron to really so you can take it for granted that the support will come so strongly so that even when you want to commission that facility, the presence of Oyo State government will be felt. On this note, thank you very much. Thank you. Let's be seated, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So on this note, on behalf of the Governor of Oyo State, we thank you for this very initiative. It's opposite. It's needed at this point in time because sound mind in sound body. If we don't have what will keep us running by way of prescriptions, doctors can prescribe, but you are the people who make the drugs. And once the medication is right, people will be healthier, and the job would move very easily. And that's what you stand for anyway. So thank you very much for the initiative, and God bless you. Thank you.
Hello, please, the executive of PSN and the national executive will join the deputy governor for a group photograph and some other people in the PSN. Please, we are about to present an award to the chairman of Oluyole local government, and the deputy governor will be doing that. Presenting award to Honorable Engineer Akim Olatunji. But before then, the group photograph. All right.
Your Excellency, the PSN is one that believes in normative civility. So we give honor to whom it is due. And based on that tradition, it's only proper we recognize our host, who is your representative, who tolerates us in this domain. So on behalf of the PSN, once again, it's my pleasure to present this award of excellence and honor to the chairman of Oluyole local government, Honorable Engineer Akim Olatunji. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, for your presence. I really appreciate you. And we are very sure that, as you promised, you will speak with the governor, because your brother, Pharmacist Bioraj, is also one of us. So I know you will want us to complete that building soonest. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a short break. Then, after a few minutes, we'll continue with the program. Thank you.
According to the World Health Organization, the preparation of ORS should be isotonic to the human system. Unfortunately, most commonly available bottled water sizes of 75 cl and 1.5 liters result in hypertonic and hypotonic solutions when used. But at Tulip Pharmacy, we're bridging this gap with our 1-liter bottled water, designed to perfectly reconstitute ORS into an isotonic solution. Our 1-liter bottled water is not just about size, it's about purity. Sourced from over 200 meters beneath the Earth's surface and meticulously purified through cutting-edge processes, including reverse osmosis, ozonation, sand bed filtration, UV rays, and so on. Our water is as clean and fresh as nature intended. We also offer a range of other sizes to suit your needs, the convenient 50 cl and 75 cl for on-the-go hydration, and the 19 liters dispenser water for family use. Visit us today at Tulip Pharmacy Limited, opposite Obat Filling Station, New Ibadan Ife Expressway, Adekoya, Ibadan, or call us at 0905-519-0889, 0905-539-2650. Tulip Pharmacy, going extra mile for your hydration and well-being with excellence. Make it isotonic.
Thank you for your patience. We are now moving, or let me say, we'll continue with the awards. After we presented the award to the Deputy Governor and the Chairman, Oluyole Local Government, the next award is the Trailblazer Award, and that will be presented to a Trailblazer Pharmacist Alaromi Jokotade Ajike. Please a round of applause for her. She comes forward for our award.
Good afternoon. And to give this award is the representative of the PSN president, Pharmacist Gafar Madein, FPSN. Mommy, you can stay here, ma.
Yes. On behalf of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, I present to you Pharmacist Jokotade Alaromi FPSN for your innovative thinking, leadership, and significant contribution that uplifted the branch, of the bat of the pharmacy house. Awarded this day, Thursday, 14th of July, 2025. So congratulations, man. Congratulations.
All right. The next award will be presented to Pharmacist Raphael Ikwola Ogunye. I will greet him again, KTO. Kawagba award well.
On behalf of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch. Oh, okay. On behalf of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, I present to you Pharmacist Ikwola Ogunye, FPSN, for your innovative thinking, leadership, and significant contribution that advanced the path of pharmacy house that we are launching today. Awarded this day, Thursday, 10th of July, 2025. Congratulations.
Egin Ogunye, Bami Kiye Milulio. All right, the next Trailblazer Award winner is Pharmacist Dr. Adeyinka Adebowale Ishola. Please a round of applause for him.
This is an honor well deserved because from the report that we have gotten today, the history of the pharmacy house that we are launching today, we know you started the movement by acquiring the land. So on behalf of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, I present to pharmacist Dr. Adeyinka Adebowale Ishola, FPC Pharm, FNA Pharm, FPSN, for your innovative thinking, leadership, and significant contribution that advanced the birth of Pharmacy House that we are launching today, Thursday, 10th of July, 2025. Congratulations.
All right. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, sir. Next on the next on the list of our Trailblazer Award winner is a fellow of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria and the current national vice chairman of ACPN, in person of pharmacist Adekoya Oguntoye, JP, FPSN.
Pharmacist Adekoya Oguntoye. From what we have heard today, your name is printed, when it comes to the history of this pharmacy house, because you added value, to what Pharmacist Ishola started. So, and I want to congratulate you. And on behalf of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, I present to you this plaque, Pharmacist Adekoya Oguntoye, JP, FPSN, for your innovative thinking, leadership, and significant contribution that advanced the birth of Pharmacy House, being launched today, Thursday, 10th of July, 2025. Congratulations.
Congratulations, sir. Next on the list of Trailblazer Award winner is Pharmacist Chief Olaniro Amao Shofela, FPSN, JP.
Yes. On behalf of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, I present this plaque to you, Pharmacist Olaniro Shofela, FPSN, for your innovative thinking, leadership, and significant contribution that advanced the birth of Pharmacy House, being launched today, Thursday, 10th of July, 2025. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, sir. Next on the list is a former PSN state chairman of Oyo State and also a current unofficial member of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria at the national level, in person of pharmacist Abiodun Ajibade, FPSN. A round of applause for him, please.
Yes, it's an honor to be the one presenting this to you. We are in the National School together, and I know your immense contribution, towards PSN, and particularly so, your contribution to the, event that we're having today. Having added value to what Pharmacists is all started. So on behalf of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, I present to you Pharmacist Abiodun Ajibade, FPSN, for your innovative thinking, leadership, and significant contributions that advance the path of Pharmacy House that we are launching today on Thursday, 10th July 2025. And I'm made to be aware that you are a consultant fellow in Oyo State. And it was actually exactly, it was even expressed today that, because they had to be calling you several times, for your input, to this program. And you have done so well. More grace to your elbow. Thank you. Congratulations.
Please, a round of applause for Pharmacist Ajibade. Akowojo of PSN. All right, thank you. The next trailblazer that will be receiving award here today is Pharmacist GAB Allen, FPSN. Please, a round of applause for him as come forward to receive his award. Congratulations, sir.
On behalf of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, I present to you, sir, Pharmacist GAB Allen, FPSN, for your innovative thinking, leadership, and significant contribution that advance the path of Pharmacy House that we are launching today on Thursday, 10th July 2025. Thank you for all you have done. Thank you for all you are still going to do. And thank you, for being here. And congratulations. Thank you, sir.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the next award is going to a young man that is wearing the cap of the elderly. It's a Ladokite and is also a product of the University of Ibadan. I have the honor to welcome Pharmacist Aderemi Olayinka Omotosho, FPSN, for his award. Please, a round of applause for him. And he's going to be receiving Eminent Personality Award here today. Congratulations.
Yes. It is an honor to be the one presenting this to you. Because we know the indelible mark that your dad, has put in the pharmacy profession. And you have followed that trail, even doing more, So on behalf of PSN Oyo State Branch, I present this eminent persons award to you, Pharmacists Aderemi Olayinka Omotosho, FPSN, for your illustrious role in the pharmaceutical industry, as well as your contribution to pharmacy practice in Oyo State. So, awarded today, Thursday, 10 July 2025. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you.
Yes, the next award. Yes, the next awardee, eminent persons award, goes to Pharm Biola A. Adebayo. Pharm Biola A. Adebayo is the newest MD of FPSN Healthcare PLC, but is unavoidably absent, but ably represented by one of the Deputy General Manager, Commercial, and who is even one of us, Pharm Bumi Ajaguno.
Yes. FPSN Healthcare has actually done a lot in the pharmaceutical space in Nigeria. And PSN Oyo State Branch is hereby awarding this eminent persons award to the new MD of FPSN Healthcare PLC. FPSN Healthcare PLC, Pharmacist Biola A. Adebayo, for your illustrious role in the pharmaceutical industry, as well as your contribution to the pharmacy practice in Oyo State. Awarded today, Thursday, 10 July 2025. Congratulations.
The distinguished chairman, fellows of the society, also members of the executive of Oyo State PSN, and of course all members of Oyo State PSN. I count it a great privilege and honor to stand in the place of my MD, Pharmacist Biola Adebayo. All right, unavoidably absent. Initially, he mentioned it that was going to be here, but some other engagement came up, which has to do with the transition. We are currently in the transitional period, for the full, handing over to being or handling the affairs of FPSN Healthcare PSC as MD. We're supposed to chair a meeting today, and there was no way
he could have left, because that would have been the last meeting that is supposed to share, prelude being the full MD of FPSN Healthcare. So in respect of this, we would like to, on his behalf, say thank you for the award, and also to state that this is also a testament to his commitment to professionalism and also his contribution, right, to the pharmacy sector and also pharmacy practice in Oyo State and also in Nigeria. I mean, for somebody to become the MD of FPSN, definitely he has done well. On that note, and also in respect of the building, pharmacy building, right, he has mentioned that definitely is something that they also support. He also supports, and he would give a handsome amount towards the development of the building. The amount is not disclosed. I'm asked to say that will also be disclosed to the executive. I think in respect of that, we want to say thank you once again for the award, and also for the other things that we also have in store to do. There is also a project based on what the executive have also mentioned to us, also taking steps, towards that. So once again, we'd like to appreciate the PSN, the executive, and everyone for the award given to Mr. Abiola Adebayo. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations, sir. Before we move on to the next award, I have the privilege to call a representative of Lead City University. I have the privilege to call on a representative of the Lead City University, who is also the former Southwest Zonal Coordinator of the PCN, in person of Dr. Mrs. Oseni, for a short goodwill message.
The chairman of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, and the fellows of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, elders of the profession, the awardees, my colleagues, good afternoon. Nearly everybody should know me here, as I've been introduced as the former Southwest Zonal Director, retired, of the Pharmacy Council of Nigeria, and now as senior lecturer, head of Department of Clinical Pharmacy and Pharmacy Administration, Faculty of Pharmacy, Lead City University. Thank you very much. I'm here with Mrs. Deborah Adejobi. She's the head of marketing, Lead City University. We are here to make our donation and make 1 or 2 minutes presentation. When she finishes her presentation, I will do my presentation. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Ma. Good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here with you. And it's also my pleasure to tell you about Lead City University and the fact that our university has a faculty of pharmacy amongst 10 other faculties that we have, including our College of Medicine as well. Our pharmacy program is doing very well. We have students now in the 5th year, and we have state-of-the-art facilities. We have trained lecturers. One of our senior lecturers is here with us. We have fantastic facilities that are available for you to study at our university. So we'd like to inform you, if you have children or wards who are interested in studying pharmacy at Lead City University, our program is the Pharm D program. So, and we've been running this now for the past 5 years or so. And the university itself is 20 years old now. And for the past 20 years, we have been delivering high-quality tertiary level education and giving our students knowledge for self-reliance. So we welcome you to come and study with us at the university. I have copies of the program flyers, the list of programs that we have in the university. I have copies with me. We'll share that amongst the audience before we leave here. So I thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to talk to you. And if you have any questions about the university, my team and I are here. We'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And in addition, The Faculty of Pharmacy is donating the sum of 100,000, and we are the chairman of Lead City is going to be informed more for further donation to the pharmacy house. Thank you very much. And on my own behalf, I've practiced pharmacy for 36 years, and 29 years of my practice area has been in Oyo State. And I've really gained a lot as a member of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, and also my fellowship of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria is because of my practice in Oyo State. I practice in community, in regulatory, and now in academics. I'm giving a donation of 100,000 naira. I'm retired pharmacist, but not tired. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ma. Going back to the presentation of award, the next on our Trailblazer Award winner is Ashiwaju Chief Dr. Theophilus Adebowale Omotosho, ably represented by our pharmacist Remy Omotosho, the Managing Director of Bond Chemical Industries. The award is to be presented by the PSN National Secretary, Pharmacist Gafar Madeni, FPSN. The award is to be presented by Pharmacist Olumide Akintayo, FPSN.
Mr. Chairman, I wasn't paying attention. Otherwise, if I had an input to this, I would have actually called for an evergreen award. Yes. Baba is truly golden. Don't forget, he was with us for many years in Lagos, up to the 80s when I met him. And he's always been a trailblazer, so I'm not surprised that he pioneered pharma manufacturing in Oyo State. So please take this back to Baba, that we remain ever so grateful. His financial support, his moral, and indeed in every aspect of ramification, individually, collectively, and corporately, is very well appreciated. So on behalf of the PSN Oyo State Branch, I say big congratulations to Baba and you too. Indeed, the entire value chain of the Ashiwaju Debo Motosho family. Congratulations.
Next on our list of awardees is an award of appreciation to the chairman of this event, and he happens to be a former PSN national president, in person of pharmacist Olumide Akintayo, FPSN, FPC Pharm, FNA Pharm, FNIM. This is to be presented to him by Pharmacist Chief Olaniran Amawu Shofela.
Olumide Akintayo, FPSN. You'll be wondering if Olumide has any other job than to attend to PSN issues. You hear his name in Abuja, Lagos, Ibadan, when they are calling Josu, though he's no more in the hospital setting, but still represents pharmacy at that level. That will show that he's very versatile and is caring for pharmacy, no ramifications. Olumide, I have a name I call him, and I don't want many people to know. So, on behalf of Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch, I present this award to you in appreciation of your brilliant performance as chairman at the launching of 550 million pharmacy house at Move 21 Event Center, Ring Road, Ibadan, on 10th July 2025. Congratulations. God bless you.
Congratulations, sir.
Good afternoon. Mommy Araromi, please, on behalf of the awardees, come and give a response. 1 minute response, ma'am. On behalf of the awardees.
All protocols duly observed. On behalf of the awardees, as I am directed, I will give a little talk that we are all grateful for this award. We feel appreciated and we feel honored. Thank you very much. So we appreciate the executive of PSN for appreciating our little efforts. And this is a challenge to us to do more. By the grace of God, we'll be committed to the pharmacy house. Long live Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Oyo State Branch. God will bless the pharmacy house richly. We have seen the testimony today by how much we have raised today. Thank you very much, the Secretary.
Thank you so much, ma. Yes, the next thing on the list here is my vote of thanks. But before I do that, please, I want to wait and conclude on the launching, please. Sorry, we sent this. Sorry.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to launching. We must get 1 billion naira here today. Yes or yes? Okay. Please, okay. The society's account is on display. You can start transferring now. Open your bank app. Open your bank app. 200,000, 500,000 naira. Let us start receiving alerts. We are checking. Maybe we should be displaying itself. So please, we need your donation. I know some of us are pledged, but it's not enough to pledge, but to redeem the pledge. And the immediacy is very important. Contractors are already waiting for disbursement. If you tell them to go to site tomorrow, they are ready. So please, for those of us who have gotten the pledge card, the pledge card is not to be taken home. It's for you to write how much you are transferring immediately, so that we can have it on record that you gave us 1 million naira, 2 million, 10 million naira. So if you have transferred, you can submit your pledge paper back to PSN immediately. So I don't know if any of us in the auditorium has transferred or redeemed his or her pledge. Please, you can call any of the ushers or any of the executives of PSN to submit your pledge paper after you've redeemed it. Now, very soon, I know that our hands and mouths are busy at the moment, but as soon as possible, we are going to have group photograph. So please, as soon as we are done with our lunch, we'd like us to have a group photograph to document and to also let it be on record that you attended this special event. Really appreciate your patience since yesterday, and we believe that the next edition of the PSN Scientific Week is going to be another awesome experience. So, ladies and gentlemen, as the media team will be giving us soft music, we'd like us to come forward for the photograph. And the PSN executives will be having their photograph first. After that, we are going to have the fellows having photograph with the executives. And also the awardees that are still present will follow. All PSN executives should please come forward wherever you are, please. And the fellows will join you, and after that the awardees will join you on the podium. So please, all PSN excos, we want you here. And also, I'm being informed that if you have filled the pledge paper and you have not even redeemed the pledge, you also need to submit the pledge paper so that we can also put it on record and know how to reach you afterwards. So, ladies and gentlemen, as popular saying that God loves a cheerful giver. He doesn't love a giver alone. He loves a cheerful giver. So please, if you have filled that paper, it's not to be taken home. Please ensure you submit it before the end of this program. So group photograph, please, all PSN Oyo State executives should come to the front. After then, the fellows of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria will join them, and I would like the president of PSN to join the executives for the first group picture, group photograph. All executives, please, your attention is needed. Photographer, please, we need your attention at this moment. All right. Immediately after this, we'll honorably invite all the fellows, Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, to step forward for the group photograph. All fellows, thank you. Please excuse Emati Law. You are all celebrants today, so you need a pat on your back. That's what the fellows are doing at the moment. Adiyeti Oku, Agbaninda. All right, thank you. After this, there's a group photograph with the executives, with the awardees. I beg your pardon. All the awardees, please get set. And if you so wish, you can come with your awards. All awardees, please, we need your attention here now. Please come with your awards. So have a group photograph with the PSN chairman and the executives. All awardees, your attention is needed at this moment. It's important we document this moment. All awardees, if your award is not with you and you are at the front already, you can send someone to pick the award on your behalf. It's been an awesome moment here. And for me, I'm already looking forward to another edition of the Scientific Week. Thank you. All right. Technical groups, you get ready. Doesn't matter if your chairman is here or not. If you are even the only member of that technical group that is available, come outside. Come and take picture. Congratulations. Thank you. Now the first technical group I'll be calling is the Association of Hospital and Administrative Pharmacists of Nigeria. All members present, please come outside for the group photograph. All members of the Association of Hospital and Administrative Pharmacists of Nigeria, if you are a member, irrespective of your position in the association, your attention is needed out here. Then Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria should be getting ready. ACPN members, government is taking care of these people. I want to back them. Look at them, they are fresh. All right. Now to the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, ACPN. I know Oyo State is a major stakeholder in ACPN. I don't know if I'm permitted to say our neighbor is the vice chairman, national vice president of ACPN. Pharmacist Adekoya. Àwọn èèyàn federal nìyẹn. Àwọn olówó àdúgbò. That's what I call community pharmacists. Àwọn náà pọ̀ jù. Okay. Bond not the ACPN. Abi. Sorry, okay, all right. Tell about it, about ACPN, sorry. All right. I call this set of people the life wire of pharmaceutical profession. Without them, how will your drug get to the community? Well, all members of the planning committee, planning committee members, Emma Bolorio Kembi. All members of the planning committee. After this, please, all other technical groups, please, after this, we are going to call you.
All members of the planning committee, the sub-committees in the planning group, please. Salaudin.
Please, DJ. Nigeria Association of Pharmacists in Academia should be getting ready. And I want to believe young pharmacists group members of YPG are also available for their photograph. Please, I want every one of us to give these people a round of applause. They've done a good job. You know, we've eaten all kind of food here since yesterday. We ate rice, amala, pando yam, courtesy the planning committee. Thank you. Congratulations for this successful event. All right, please, another round of applause for them as they take their seat. Now to the members of Nigeria Association of Pharmacists in Academia. Please come forward for your photograph. Please, the chairman, PSN chairman, and the secretary, please, and the chairman of the planning committee. You are going to be taking picture with them. PSM chairman, sir. Now, other people are coming to take pictures with you. NAPA, members of NAPA, please, your attention is needed now. The chairman is waiting. Nigeria Association of Pharmacists in Academia, is your turn, please. Secretary PSN, please, your attention is also needed. Our technical group. Academia, please, we are waiting for you. You protested the other time. We are calling you now. National Association of Pharmacists in Academia, your attention is needed at this moment. All right, photographer. Do we still have any member of YPG? YPG, you're next. All right, before YPG, we want to invite Association of Lady APS, members of APS, Association of Lady Pharmacists. I want Yawano. Ẹ bá ń gbọ́ àwọn ìyá olóògùn. Àwọn yèyé olóògùn. Ẹni tí ò bá fi tí wọ́n ṣe. All right. After them is NAIP, the Association of Industrial Pharmacists of Nigeria. Our Miami. Please, members of the Association of Industrial Pharmacists of Nigeria, please come forward for your photograph. NAIP. Àwọn ibu owó, àwọn olówó PSN nìyẹn. All right. Thank you. Then after this, we are moving to the end of this year's scientific week. But before then, I've had a lot of people asking me, are you a pharmacist? Let me quickly do a disclaimer now. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm a broadcast journalist. I'm the general manager of Crest 91.1 FM, a strong partner with PSN. So that's why I'm here. And I want to appreciate PSN for this honor to anchor this special event since yesterday. And I also want to implore all members of PSN, business owners amongst you, that Crest FM is open to partnerships. As I always say, that it's not all about money. It's about collaboration and partnerships. We've had a lot of partnerships and collaboration with PSN in the past, and we still continue to do that. And for members of the society, our doors are open for your businesses, for your interests and advocacies. At Crest 91.1 FM, we are located at Galilee, Olodo Iwo Road, here in Ibadan. And we have a sister station in Akure. And we've already had some of you as our clients. So please, our agents are in here, or you can call me at the end of this program if you would like to have our contact and also discuss possible areas of collaborations. All right. So thank you very much. I'll invite YPG. Oh, I've been calling you. Please, Chairman, sir, your children want to take pictures with you. Young Pharmacists Group, please come. Emma Dadadi Duro. YPG, you have just 1 minute. Oh, you can't keep the chairman waiting. YPG, young shall grow. And you need that Kuko Pharmacists. YPG. The most gentle set of pharmacists we can have. One gentle, but one stubborn. Oh yeah, your photo. Where yeah. After taking this picture, you must not fail to attend meetings. Oh, you must attend meetings going forward. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, before we wrap up this year's scientific week of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, I'd like to hand over the microphone to Pharmacist Chief Adedayo Akala, DC Pharm. Please, a round of applause for him as he gives the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Mr. MC. I thought I've done the vote of thanks, but my chairman said I must still do it officially. So, on behalf of PSN Oyo State, the State Executive Council, and the Planning Committee, ably led by Pharm Oyo. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody who has left their busy schedule to come and attend to this gathering. Your presence, support, cash, kind, moral meant so much to us, and I can tell you for free that we made today a big success. And I want to also appreciate our sponsors, all the pharmaceutical companies, all the technical groups, and my wonderful colleagues. I say a very big thank you to everybody. This is the beginning of a new thing in Oyo State. And I'm trusting God I will be able to sustain this, God's willing. Thank you and God bless.
All right. God bless you all. We wish you all safe journey. On behalf of my colleague that will be handling the microphone since yesterday, Pharmacist Morzuk Ahmed, thank you very much. And also Pharmacist Dr. Mrs. Adekoya Fowoshe, DSAMAW. It's been wonderful working with you guys. My name is Olumide Abeokuta. See you next time. God bless you.
The Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PSN Oyo State Branch, presents PSN Oyo State
Scientific Week and Pharmacy House launching.
Theme: Building a Sustainable Future for Pharmacy, with special focus on inter and intra-professional collaborations, patient-centered care, artificial intelligence, and telepharmacy. Facilitator, Pharmacist Olumide Akintayo, FPSN, former President, Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PSN. Guest speaker, Professor Chinedum Babalola, former Vice Chancellor, Chrisland University, Abeokuta. Panelists, Pharmacist Dr. Omobolanle Adekoya, Deputy Director, Pharmaceutical Services, University College Hospital, Ibadan. Professor Rasaq Adisa, Department of Clinical Pharmacy, University of Ibadan. Pharmacist Wale Oladigbolu, FPSN, former National Chairman, Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, ACPN. Chief Host, Pharmacist Ibrahim Tanko Ayuba, FPSN. President, Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, PSN. Host, Pharmacist Colonel Victor Shegu Ajanoku, retired, FPSN. Chairman, PSN Oyo State Branch. Date Tuesday 8th July to Thursday 10th July 2025. Venue MAV 21 Event Center, Ibadan. Time 12 noon. Program of events: Tuesday 8th July, visit to the Olubadan's Palace, Okearemo, Ibadan, and community health outreach. Wednesday 9th July, conference opening ceremony and scientific sessions at MAV 21 Event Center, Ibadan. Thursday 10th July, grand launch of Pharmacy House. Time 12 noon. This hybrid event will be streamed live on the PharmaStream TV YouTube channel. Subscribe today for instant notifications when the event goes live. Announcer, Pharmacist Ramon Oyewole.